again?
Wylde Flowers is a beautiful combination of homey farming, witchy enchantment, and emotional narrative. Playing as Tara, you settle in Fairhaven, cultivating crops during the day and performing charms at night. The hand-painted graphic style and calming soundtrack create a welcoming environment, and the colorful array of inhabitants brings the village to life. The combination of agricultural sim and supernatural aspects keeps gameplay interesting, while the emotional depth of the plot adds appeal. If you enjoy games like Stardew Valley but want a mystical twist, this is a must-play.
If you ever need potion supplies, come visit me.
Windjammers 2 is an exciting reboot of the iconic arcade disc-slinging action, and it captures the fast-paced, competitive excitement. The hand-drawn images are brimming with energy, and the polished mechanics make each match seem furious but accessible. Whether you're curving shots, blasting super moves, or diving for a last-second save, the action is immensely entertaining. Online and local multiplayer keep the action moving, making it a must-have for competitive players. If you enjoy arcade sports, Windjammers 2 is pure, high-energy fun on the Switch. Immerse yourself in an epic RPG story, making alliances with one of 5 competing queendoms, each with its own distinct traits and ambitions. As head of a prominent school, you are in charge of its growth and development, including the construction of new buildings and upgrades to amenities. You teach and help pupils with a variety of talents, such as warriors, magicians, and rangers. Collect precious resources from vanquished foes and create formulas for crafting weapons and armor. Real-time conflicts with a party of 4 pupils allow you to master the art of fighting and magic. Blazing Chrome is a dystopian game set in a world when robots dominate and humanity is on the verge of extinction. Players must work together to overcome the robot oppressors and free humanity from their chains. The game leads players through 5 post-apocalyptic localists, each populated with robotic opponents. Players can combat mechanical bosses and minibosses using a variety of weaponry, hover bikes, and armor. Blazing Chrome blends classic run-and-gun games with cooperative action, a fast-paced genre, an authentic arcade setting, and epic battles against fearsome bosses and minibosses. Alex Kidd is back in Miracle World with new HD visuals, gameplay upgrades, and animations. Players may revisit all of the levels from the original game as well as additional ones that add to the mythology and tale of Alex Kidd. Boss Rush Mode challenges players to epic rock, paper, scissors fights. Retro Mode lets gamers choose between upgraded visuals and the original art style. The game recreates Alex Kidd in breathtaking detail, with tighter controls, a nostalgic feel, and additional levels that expand on the original game's narrative.
It is time to take your first step.
In Alchemist Adventure, you play as a young alchemist attempting to explore the mysteries of the enigmatic Isor area. The difficulty grows as you advance, but the amount of save points diminishes. With no formal alchemical formulae, the game fosters exploration, thinking, and the discovery of new things. Exploring diverse places, manufacturing potions from the 4 elements, employing alchemy to modify the environment, solving alchemical riddles, and combating elemental creatures are all key aspects. You can also switch between characters or play co-op as flying species. Only robots live in the final metropolis on the planet, with Endeavor being the only one shielded by a glass dome. A robot worker with the rare ability to manage several machinery is on a journey to repair himself and discover sentient life. The city regards this worker as a threat, and all machines and defenses have turned against him. Hand-drawn imagery inspired by science fiction publications and the work of great futurists such as Jacques Fresco are featured in the game. Chasm the Rift is an exciting and inventive first-person shooter. Players go through a nightmare universe packed with interwoven objectives and horrific animals. As they go, they come across mutations that have evolved into terrifying mutations owing to the creation of time channels in the Earth's atmosphere. As a part of an elite commando team, your job is to repel and exterminate these animals while destroying the time channels, so liberating the Earth from these lethal mutations. The game provides a thrilling journey through the corridors of time.
It's not easy to break out in the Valas, kid.
The game contains a wide cast of characters, including androids, artificial intelligence, and corrupt humans, each with their own story to tell. Players may traverse the city on foot and in hover vehicles, solving mysteries in a world of corporate conspiracies, hackers, and renegade AI. Players may immerse themselves in the daily lives of the characters and make long-term decisions that affect the people of Nivalis. Players can also uncover secret areas and artifacts, which unlocks new storylines.
It's a residential zone. I'm sending an app.
In this spectacular platforming boss rush, fight epic battles against giant monsters, carefully moving to exploit their weaknesses and annihilate them. Prepare for an adrenaline-fueled encounter as developed by the acclaimed developer of the Gunman Clive series. Amidst the world's dominance by the overwhelming Megamechs, a brave faction of troops battles fiercely for humanity's freedom. Stand with them and lead the resistance against these mechanical monsters. Equip yourself with powerful weapons and improvements. Take on the terrifying prospect of battling huge bosses either solo or in local co-op mode. Clea 2 is an exciting game that pushes players' abilities by incorporating real-time adversaries and rewards those who master its fundamentals. Florine, a former maid, sets out to reunite with her loved one after 4 years at Whitlock Mansion. She must travel beyond the third dimension and into unknown places, encountering scary creatures. It also has replay value with unlocked outfits, galleries, difficulty settings, various endings, and an arcade function. The game has extensive voice acting, which brings every story to life and immerses players in Clea's rich lore. Immerse yourself in the post-apocalyptic universe of KUNAI, where you command Tabby, a killer robot with the spirit of an old warrior. Unlock powers, weapons, and ninja techniques to battle opponent robots in pixel art worlds rife with mysteries and hidden tunnels. The game features fast-paced action platforming, seamless movement mechanics, and a wide range of locations to explore. Join Tabby in his war against evil robots, renegade androids, and mindless mechs, and immerse yourself in a universe with distinct visual styles and color schemes. In Raging Loop, a young man finds himself stuck in a terrifying psychological horror scenario. The ancient gods have returned to hunt the peasants, and the feast has started. The werewolf, an angry creature, stalks among the peasants. The game is a visual novel with a complicated branching tale and a clear flowchart for recording selections. Deaths can be rewarded with a key, which allows players to explore new avenues and discover the killer's identity. The game also features a revelation mode, which allows players to view characters' inner thoughts and unlock new scenarios. Play the original Tomb Raider trilogy, immerse yourself in the whole adventure, including all expansions and hidden levels, which are now available on current devices as part of this comprehensive collection. Discover mysterious secrets, discover ancient civilizations' riches by solving challenging puzzles and unraveling secrets that have been forgotten throughout history. Travel on an exciting global adventure, join Lara Croft in her epic trek around the globe, as she faces great foes and hazardous mysteries. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider is a spectacular side-scrolling action platformer set in a dystopian world in which an incredible hero, Moonrider, struggles against the repressive government. The game mixes traditional 16-bit components with gorgeous pixel visuals to provide a fast-paced and tough-fighting experience. Hidden modifier chips allow players to alter Moonrider's combat style. The game has 8 dangerous stages, each of which is meant to put your abilities and resolve to the test. Players must face trials and emerge successful in their quest for retribution. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is a compelling puzzle-based mystery game set in a universe where life and death are inextricably linked. As a ghost, you must figure out the truth behind your murder, beginning with the detective who may have the key to the problem. Use supernatural skills in the afterlife to possess and manipulate objects and time. Shutakumi, the creator of the Ace Attorney series, directs the game, which has improved graphics and sounds. This is the ultimate edition of a famous puzzle-solving mystery, holding players enthralled as they uncover the truth behind their own murder. Wallachia Reign of Dracula is a retro-inspired shooter platformer with 7 fascinating levels, a captivating tale based on Vlad the Impaler, waves of opponents, difficult bosses, intriguing minigames, unlockables, and bonuses. The game's challenge is unrivaled, catering to aficionados of demanding and sophisticated gameplay. Players must deal with opponents coming from all sides, concealed traps, and vicious bosses. Immerse yourselves in a compelling music and a story based on Vlad the Impaler, the famous vampire. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
From the ghost